Hey folks, Jerome Forswood here. It's 2:59 p.m. on November 9th, 2023 in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 9 degrees outside on an overcast afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 1.7 kilometers starting at Yaletown Roundhouse SkyTrain Station, then strolled northwest on Davie, northeast on Richards, southeast on Nelson, southwest on Mainland, southeast through Helmicon Park, and south along the Aquarius Mews, ending my trek along the seawall path. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on Instagram at jforstwood. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Forswood here. Just walking along Davie Street, and we have just exited Yaletown Roundhouse SkyTrain Station. Coming up to Bus Bay 1 of Yaletown Roundhouse SkyTrain Station. And the bus bays are located on the streets around the station. They're not located within the station or in a building adjacent to the station. We don't need that type of coverage for the winter. Winters are very mild here in Vancouver, but we do get the occasional snowstorm. Which brings a little drama to our lives. This would be the intersection of Davie and Homer.
I think it's safe to be able to walk
And we'll continue here on Davie Street. There's two really great coffee shops on this strip. Of course, at the corner you saw JJ Bean, and over here is Cuckoo Coffee, right over there. And they got some mean drinks, including a nice Vietnamese iced coffee. So good. And we'll turn here at Richards. You can see Richards here is a series of townhouses and a few towers. More residential than office, but there is offices located along here as well as retail stores, especially around major retail strips like Robson Street, as well into the core. We're going to start getting into And you start getting into Dunsmuir and East Pender and West Pender, and West Hastings and West Cordova. We'll keep walking here along Richard Street.
A new table.
And what would Vancouver be without the siren of a seagull? Oh no. And we'll continue here on Robson Street. Have my umbrella on the ready and the go, just in case I need it. This is one of the few streets where they have a tree in the middle of the sidewalk that isn't something you always see down here in Vancouver. Like, you'll see trees lining the sides of the streets, but not necessarily directly in the middle of the sidewalk. And we'll keep walking here on Richards. Just some gorgeous leaves from a Japanese maple. As we're walking through this area. Just look at that. Wow. They really stand out in the fall. See a lot more of the trees have started to turn yellows. And we'll turn here at Nelson. It's the plan all along anyways. And we'll head down here along Nelson Street. And the trees that went first, you can obviously see and bear no more leaves on their trees. Well, maybe a single one here or there holding on. That's about it. And we'll cross Homer Street. And we'll continue walking through the Yaletown neighborhood. Yaletown, of course, is located in the south of the downtown Vancouver Peninsula. And there's 3 major neighborhoods in the downtown core peninsula. And a few other ones as well. Of course, the core ones would be Cole Harbour, the downtown, and the West End. And the other ones that are less commonly recognized but are totally still the downtown include areas like Chinatown, and the downtown east side. So, still part of the downtown. Still part of the downtown. And we'll stroll off of Nelson and onto mainland. And Bay and me are planning to do a later night live stream tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so we'll be doing it Friday. Coming down here. Of course, we'll finish off over in the Davie Village. Well, we were thinking of strolling on through some of these areas just to show you what it's like. Even around like 6 or 7 p.m. these areas can get very, very busy, even on rainy days. And it happens to be a Friday or a Saturday. And of course, for right now, around 3 in the afternoon on a Thursday, while most people are still at work, yeah, still got some people down here.
What is okay?
And we'll turn here. And this will take us past the Yaletown Galleria. And there's different shops and offices in there. Straight ahead of us would be Hamilton Park. This is right over here. This would be the terminus of Hamilton Street. Of course, Hamilton continues all the way up through that plaza up there and up and through the downtown. And it ends over at Burrard Street. In the summertime, you can see a nice fountain here. Nothing really special, but it's a fountain, and that's cool. There's the sign, Hamilton Park. And we'll hit the button here. This would be the intersection of Pacific Boulevard and Cambie Street. See some nice buildings here. There's me, folks, hey? I'll just wait for the light to change. There we go. It's our turn. And over here, we're heading down Aquarius Mews. Some buildings built around this pedestrian strip. It serves mainly as a walkway. And there's a little bit of it under construction right now. Just so you can see, there's a fountain over here too. And a fun bit of hedge work as well. This fabulous walkway. And we'll walk over the sidewalk part of it. That is the part for the street. And over here, we're now down at the Quayside Marina. And we can cross the street here. We'll head on down. You head in that direction. Of course, you can head on over to Cooper's Park and in the direction of the different stadiums. Of course, that'd be BC Place, and then the other, well, it's not a stadium, it's an arena. But same concept, large sports venue. That would be Rogers Arena. And we're located on the seawall path right now. There's a sign for the Quayside Marina. They do spell key for Quayside with a Q, U-A-Y. Old British terminology, but pronounced very much in the same way. It reminds me of my high school English teacher. And my high school English teacher, of course, on the first day of, I think it was grade 11 high school English, he stood up and he said, "This is what English sounded like 400 years ago." And it sounded nothing like it sounds today. And we were just like, cool. And he just had us captured from there. Very cool teacher. Now we'll keep walking along the seawall path here. You can see Fairview across the street, and that would be where the hospital district is, just above the hill on 12th Ave. That'd be West 12th Ave. You can see some flowers holding on right there. Nice little sprinkle of pink. And of course, soon the last of the trees will lose their leaves. And anything that's holding on, well, it's meant to hold on. It's either an evergreen or it's just that strong and might survive a couple more weeks before winter. There you can see a canoeist out there doing their canoe thing. cool? I'm gonna grab a seat here. Take a break. And just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day, folks.